and welcome to day 3 of the BrewVent Beer Vent calendar. This is green, which means it's probably invisible to you. So I'm going to open that really quickly.
We will fix this going forward.
Oh, the invisible man! Stop. There you go. Oh, what is this?
Do you need my help?
Oh, this is Finback. This is great. Is this from Iceland? Something like that? No, it's from Queens. Oh, well. But it's, okay.
Queens is the Iceland of the United States. I mean, really.
Finback, Brightfield, Kolsch style ale.
Yep.
All right, a Kolsch, so it probably should be fairly crisp and clean. Kolsch is very similar to, a German lager.
I'm glad you know this stuff. I know nothing.
Let's see. Okay. So, what made you pick up Finback?
All right. In a really surprising plot twist, it was the label. It's a really beautifully designed label, very simple block styling with the metallics. And also, I was trying to kind of counterbalance some of the heavier seasonal beers with things that are a bit lighter. So that is for those two reasons. Well, bam.
Okay, give it a shot.
Oh, no.
Give it a shot. What do you think?
Crisp and refreshing is exactly what it is.
But first question, do you like it?
I do like it. Yeah. Actually, from the scent, because I do take a little whiff before we go in, I thought it was going to be a lot sharper than it was.
I did too. It smells like an IPA. It smells like it's going to have a really not nasty necessarily. It smells like it's going to have that grapefruit hit, and it doesn't. No. It's a little more citrusy than I expect from a Kolsch. But that is a really nice beer.
It is a nice beer, and just to talk to it, like the color of it, I don't know that it's going to translate perfectly into the camera, but it's really beautiful. It's this beautiful bright gold with a very, very sharp white head. It's very pretty.
Dry hopped. What I'm used to, and I'll look this up to see if I'm right, Kolsch's, in my experience, I think, are a little clearer than this.
Okay.
They're a little more like, like a lager or a pilsner, but this is a little cloudier. That's why I expected it to be a little more like an IPA, maybe even a little bit like a lambic. It seems to have something floating in there, but the cloudiness is belied by the crispness of its flavor.
Yeah.
I think this is really... Oh, you know what, though? Okay, I've already had a couple of sips, and I'm getting this kind of...
Yeah, I know exactly what you're going to say.
It's sitting in the back of the throat, and it's not terrible. It just makes you want to have another sip.
Yeah.
But it does, are you getting that little bit of a cloying in the back of the throat?
Absolutely.
The aftertaste is not nearly as good as the first sip.
No.
But I think it's pretty refreshing. Aside from that, it's not terrible. It's just the one little afternote.
Yep.
So how many stars would you give Finback Brightfield Kolsch style ale?
Honestly, I think it's solid. I think it's very light and pretty refreshing. So I would go with 3 on this.
3? I would give it a 3 because of that mildly disappointing end. Tell you. One of the beauties of having an ale that gives you a tiny little aftertaste is that it makes you want to drink more of it so that you can just wash that away and have more. I would actually enjoy having this in the house, but 3 is about right.
Yeah.
Is about right?
I think so.
Terrific. All right, so that's 3 stars for Finback Brightfield Kolsch style ale, and I'll do a little more research and see if I'm right about the whole Kolsch thing. But in the meantime, hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, and we will see you tomorrow.
Indeed we will. Cheers.